Welp. Here we are on YouTube.
Welcome to all our King Gizzard listeners. They're great supporters of our channel. We do appreciate it. And there are people that are who aren't King Gizzard. Oh, I got noisy kids back there. There are people who aren't King Gizzard fans that have become King Gizzard fans or started listening because of our channel. So we want to make that clear. That's why we were so passionate about our rant. If you checked out our King Gizzard rant, that's exactly what I think is really cool. Is there's people who didn't listen to King Gizzard who actually kind of like us, so to speak, and they watched our reaction to this band they never heard of. Like, oh, I kind of like these guys. So people are listening to King Gizzard because of our channel.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Really.
So what we have here is a Patreon request from Mushtoom Official, the Mushtoom Official website or band. He said this is, oh boy, I thought I had it ready. He said right here, this is, standby. This is, standby. Okay. He goes, there's only a couple songs in this video that you haven't heard. Okay, so I guess the majority of the songs in this video that we're about to watch, we've heard. But it's all music videos that we haven't seen yet. So that's the difference. So it takes Murder the Universe, Nonagon Affinity, and I'm in Your Mind, Fuzz. So that's probably the album we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
And edits a bunch of videos together. So and he says you'll see what he means in the video. So there you go. It's a montage of videos with songs that we're mostly familiar with or have heard before.
Excellent.
All right, let's do it. It's good. It's an hour and 10-minute video, and I think what we're gonna do. Well, we'll stop after each. We'll see. We'll see how it flows.
We'll call it as it plays. Sounds good.
All right, so sit in, grab some popcorn, and here we go. how great that beat is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Really loving these visualizations.
Love that guitar sound right there.
Yeah.
Okay, pause it here. Pause it here.
Yeah. Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I just have a couple questions for the chat. So people that are in the Discord, welcome, and people who are watching on YouTube. The beauty of Discord is you can watch the stuff live if it correlates with your times and interest, and you can answer the questions that we're going to have. That saves a lot of keyboard warriors.
Mhm.
So the question I have is this like, did King Gizzard make this? Like, I mean, did they sanction this? Is this a sanctioned King Gizzard? What's the word I'm looking for? Like project, or is this fan made? Because we saw Stu there singing in the some of the animatronics, but they could have easily taken that from a.
I don't think that would be fan made, but I would guess King Gizzard.
No, they're saying it's fan made.
It's fan made.
So what's fan made? Okay, the individuals, yes, but not this edit. So yes to what? Sorry, now I'm confused.
What?
the movie, the movie, it's fan made. Because I'm feeling like a lot of these, like we heard more than one song, right? Am I
Yeah. Oh
okay?
yeah.
So I guess the chat's blowing up here. The individual videos are by the band. But there's also 2 videos in this that are fan made. This and Mind Fuzz. Okay, so maybe guys in the chat, what you could do to help me and Nathan out, just so we don't keep stopping the video, is maybe you can just let us know this part right here is fan made, and this one is done by the band. And then I think what's been done though, I think fans, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, fans put all these videos together. So King Gizzard didn't put this together, this hour-long thing. Okay,
so it's a
good.
fan edit of all of
right,
these.
but then there's still some fan-made videos within this edit. So it's a King Gizzard videos, fan-made videos, fan-made edit.
Okay. Then my question isn't really a question, just a comment, because I really love the visualizations they've put with these. It kind of makes me think, yeah, this is what King Gizzard wanted it to look like, at least so far. What I've watched so far,
I
feels
think
very true to them. Yeah.
I think what we've watched so far might be King Gizzard sanctioned.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm interested because I saw the thumbnail with one of the dudes in face paint or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see how that segues. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Okay. Cool shape, because when you stare at the shape, it like has different patterns you start to see. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
My body's overworked, it's just the same I know. When can my body work? Static overload. My body works, I know. It's just the same I know. My only difference, let's go out and play. I'm here for the world's war. I'm the boy who puts the war.
Oh, there we go.
Love this song.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Stop. King Gizzard made, obviously. Disney.
Yeah. Looks like Monty Python.
Yeah, exactly. And they're filming it aesthetically like it's the 70s.
Yeah.
Like a 70s cult film. I feel like I'm old people. I hope when I'm older than I am, that I would have a sense of humor about doing something like this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Some young band approaches you and says, "Hey, you want to be in our video?"
Sure. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I like that. When older generations have fun. He's like, why did I do this? Special effects.
Ooh, the Nonagon.
Is that what that shape's called?
Yeah. A nine-sided, I think. Or nine points. I don't know.
Killed everybody. The egg.
The egg. Or the rock. I guess it's an egg because it's in a nest.
Now that edit to this edit, is this still King Gizzard doing this connection?
Yeah, this is King Gizzard.
Okay.
People, vultures, got approaches, final hearing. What else am I gonna do
I definitely love their sense of humor. Look.
I can't. Oh my goodness. Is somebody in the head?
Yes. I think it's Stu in the head, yeah. This is awesome.
Oh! Can't do that to this. Oh. How are they not laughing? I don't know.
I know. It's great footage.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, gymnastics.
Oh. Pretty good stuff though. Like,
Yeah.
whatever they got for the guy. Oh, it's the wasp. Yeah, there's the dude in the head. Yeah.
Oh, right, the wasp.
No, it's hot in Australia, right? They must be hot there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck. Uh-oh,
Stuck.
that's it.
Oh,
Oh!
got him.
It's covered.
They must be having.
Look at that thing.
They'd be having so much fun doing this.
Oh, yeah. It's moving pretty good, though. I wonder what's moving. A car, maybe? Or
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I wonder if it's the same guy from the Wasp.
yeah.
Probably
Oh.
cheaper to have to hire another guy. Laughing.
He's got invisibility or something. Oh, puts him to sleep.
Oh. Oh. Energized. Oh, the Nonagon symbol. There you go.
Oh,
I just found out it's the same guy in all three suits. Look at that. It's easier to hire one guy, probably.
There is a secret I've been keeping. A
Well, this is the one album that people were excited on, right?
yeah, yeah.
And I have not the
We like
candid heart to keep
Yeah, we
its
did.
burden clandestine.
So is doing
For its gravity is as weighty as a mountain capped in snow, and its memory repeats inside of me, ostinato. And every time I think of the poor lot, I recall the fear upon their faces and the doomed fate of the morrow. I saw death become of light and life become of fire. I saw it from my hiding place within the quagmire. I
What's
bringeth
that?
forth the drama,
Business production.
unabridged and unignored, the battle of the Balrog and the mighty lightning.
Lord of lightning shifts his gaze, points his strong finger our way.
You got a big brand.
Electricity escapes,
Why this album divided?
leaves destruction in his wake.
want us to believe he's playing with a branch. Come on.
The vault lights up a carnival of paint.
Is it the same
I
actor
endeavor
from
to
the
watch
actual
the panel,
studio album?
but I worry that I will
Yeah, I don't know.
Floating fire, golden wire, silver trails, flashing spire, guns are cracking, bombs are smacking, cannonball tales, whips are lashing, Lord of Lightning's closer now. Our world's only ray and cloud. I'm not sure we have the power. Need to smite this halo down. Lightning.
And from the Lord's electric snare, one goes in his electric chair. His electric trap is electric cyanide. The luckless hostage has been thoroughly fried. And as the cadaver lay studied with open crusted eyes, the smoking corpse began to twitch at my great surprise. Then the figure sprung up, and at once it caught alight, and the creature known as Balrog was born that very night.
Pause it right now.
Sure.
Okay, so just from our chat there, I asked the question: is that the same narrator that we're seeing in the video that we that did the actual narration of the album? And it is. Let's see, her name is. Well, lost it. Anyways, yes, it is. I just lost it. There's the chat's going too fast for me. Oh, Leah Senior. And she also makes albums under the Flightless Records, and she's going to be the opener on the Gizzard's next tour, and will be doing this narration live for them for the first time.
Ooh.
So
Very
that's
cool.
pretty cool. Yeah, that is really cool. So good for her. And I love what I'm really starting to dig, and I got to admit, it's very contagious. Is this Flightless Records community? It seems to combine band. It's like a network, right? It combines bands, fans. It's kind of like, it's my understanding, the Flightless record is King Gizzard's label, right? Like, but it's their owned label. Like they, as the band own.
I think that's kind of what we've understood up to this point. That could be part of what explains their like reluctance to let us, show it. It's almost like they're they're kind of protecting one another in that sense.
No, that's ATO. That's the distributor in North America.
Oh, okay, it's the distributor that's the problem.
Yes,
it's not the
yeah,
Flightless Records at all. Okay,
that's right. ATO, who distributes in North America for on behalf of Flightless Records. Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Anyway,
so basically,
yeah.
So it's like the chat say, it's like a cult. You get into one, you get into the wall type thing, and that's great. That's amazing. I love that kind of community where the bands aren't competing; they're actually combining their resources and fandom, and it's just helping each other out.
Yeah.
So I really admire that. And
I would say if these guys come to North America, let's hop on a plane and go see them.
No, they can come see us, Nathan. They can come see us.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. This is fun. Keep going. Let's go.
Okay.
I love it.
Fits in so well.
Yeah. Bass. We don't give enough credit to the bass player.
Yeah, I know. We haven't heard this yet.
No. I like this one.
Yeah.
great. We haven't done this album, I don't think, have we?
No.
This one's fan-made, apparently.
Okay. I was kind of a figure.
Like a lyrics video. Great. This is a great song.
It is. Yep.
And I'm in your
Apparently, people think this is an album to introduce people to first.
Oh,
This song. Yeah. I can kind of see it.
I'm gonna pause right here.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah,
'Cause I think they're moving to a new song. I just wanted to make the point. I think I've made this point earlier about King Gizzard, how you can take a lot of their songs and just blend them together, and like it's almost like somebody heard us saying that and went, "Hey, did you know there's a video where somebody does that and takes all their songs and blends them together?" Because that's kind of what they're doing. Is we've gone through 3 albums maybe here of different kinds of songs, and then they've stitched them together because the beats are very similar, and kind of that's very cool actually that you can do that with King Gizzard stuff. You can't do that. I don't think you can do that with many other bands.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up. This is not a criticism, but it's probably something they've done intentionally. And another band from Australia, of course, which they don't draw from very often, but every now and then some of their chords do sound a little bit old school AC/DC sounding. Mm-hmm. And AC/DC is another band where you could probably do like a montage of that kind of driving beat where the song changes, but the driving kind of beat behind it's sort of the same. Yeah. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's what we're seeing in this video. It seems like that's what we're kind of hearing. It's almost that same Nonagon beat.
Yeah.
Kind of going throughout, which is incredible. I never tire of it. So to me, it's just it's rock and roll to driving beat. And you're, like I said, if you're at a King Gizzard show, I'm sure you're just tapping your feet.
Yeah.
Just like this.
You're moving the whole time. Yeah.
Unless it's the Mile High Club album.
That's the intermission album.
Oh boy. We did it though. We did it. We did that album, man. We did it.
That's true.
All right. Let's keep
Okay.
going.
All right.
Let's do it. Yeah, pause whenever. Love harmonica. Love it.
Cool.
It's that surfer rock type thing. Again, that great, that's very ACDC like bass groove there, believe it or not. A little bit faster, but that.
Sure. Yeah.
Very important to have a good percussion background.
That's why they have two.
Yeah. Well, the one guy left the band. Weird. Still like one song.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was born in France where the naked ladies dance.
Footloose.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Funny. Everybody cut, everybody cut. This is exactly the kind of jamming that I like. Oh.
You made the Adam's foot and caused a massive rip, and it came streaming through in a mighty bang from you. Bell road, bell road, bell road, bell road, bell road. Yep.
Our rod fears not the lightning lord, he's fixed on us, has him ignored.
Rolling up your left arm when you think of emo. Lurking in the darkness where you shine your eyesight. Something tells you this is not right. Take some advice. Have you heard the murmurings of Bell Road, Bell Road, Bell Road, Bell Road, Bell Road? Yeah.
a sneaky glimpse at its expression, and beyond the flames that seem smirk at our present depression. I fear that God's a chef, and he's thrown us into a great pot. He is here, fully formed, and glowing red and lapis hot.
Heated madness comes to gouge the heart from us, blazing, clearly reaching on the earth, left side down. Wonder something to his awful touch. You say me running. Have you heard the memories of Belrow, Belrow, Belrow? Skin begins to burn. There's nowhere we can turn. There's no way we can win. The devil will puppet him. He's by our muscles flex. We are his next subjects. His power has us flown. Kneel before the overlord. Belrow, 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 Belrow,
For them, the future was as laid out as the burnt path to Straith. And so the damned remaining lot knelt before the red behemoth. And as they prepared for afterlife, there appeared the endemic monstrosity. The lightly Lord was back and charged the Welp animosity. Furious, he pummeled his breast, and ablaze alit the heavens. The stage was set for war, and to the Balrog, the Lord's finger beckoned.
Do we know this song? I don't think we know this.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's part of that the Balrog album.
Unless
Maybe, yeah.
revenge was
Oh, I guess so.
the one who had been turned. And we are reminded we're lords over this altered world.
Floating by the sky, everything will floating fire,
Okay.
Yeah.
silver trails, flashing spire, guns are cracking, bombs are smacking, cat tails, whips are lashing, Lord of lightning say, pulls a golden snake, launches into space, and rushes to the peak, one word, lightning.
And as the acrid Balrog corpse smoulders just like it began, its crimson orange light melts into the setting sun, and leaving us not without a final clap of light, the lightning lord escapes as day fades into moonless night.
Did you want to pause there?
That's not over, is it?
No, we've got 15, 25 minutes left.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's what was the name of that last song? 'Cause I found a track list for this video, which might help us a little bit. It shows which albums each one's from. So I think that might have been. So we heard Trapdoor that's from the Paper Mache Dream Balloon album, which we have not heard. Then it rolled back into Murder of the Universe. Of course, we did that whole album.
Yeah.
And because there's a song called The River, I don't think we've done, or have we done a live performance of it? I feel like I've heard that name.
That sounds familiar. Yeah. The River.
Was from an album called Quarters, which we haven't done the full album. And then it goes back to Murder of the Universe, and then Nonagon Affinity. So for the most part, we've heard all these albums, except for a few songs. So like the I'm in Your Fuzz, Mind Fuzz, that was a fun listen. And then, but the majority, okay, I see now. The majority of this is Nonagon, Murder, and then Murder, then Nonagon at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's just keep going. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
We just saw this in studio.
That's right, yeah. Supposed to be fan made, I think, this one. Oh, it's Jizz made. My apologies. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we did this performance live at KXP. Oh yeah. Backing vocal.
that's a song you'd play while you're like floating in a canoe or something. That's a cool sound.
Kind of a Latin flair to it.
Kind of, yeah. Like you say, the bass player doesn't get enough credit. That was a long stretch of the same lick. This sounds familiar.
Yeah, this is from Murder.
Oh, it's the same song.
So close up the door, keep playing. Okay, just keep playing.
Okay. On the river. good combination of that bass guitar effect selections. Yeah. Almost a little bit like the Doors.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that. Riders on the storm. Great.
Yeah, even with a bass line there is even similar to Riders in the Storm.
To this world we're thrown.
Like a dog without a bone. Is that it? No, that's not it.
I don't think so. No.
There's looks like about 13 minutes left. Han Tomi and the Murder of the Universe.
Impertinent and ignorant. Deathless and restless.
I love it. They make the
Cold, contrite coward.
He makes the machine or something wreck the whole world.
Digitized satellite. Augmented entity.
Bomb it, yeah, the bomb. Right, the bomb.
Unremembered thought. The world fades to black. Digital black. Welcome to an altered future.
Despondent, lugubrious, no future. We turn down bodies to computer. We are out of nature, abuser. No future, computer, abuser. I can tell every day I stay. All the whiteness turns to gray. All the gray to Siberian. As the black is setting in. Digital black. We sunken into our illusion. We fashion colossal confusion. I am the word of the lost human. Illusion, confusion, lost human. I can see it all around the land. I can feel it with the back of my hand. I can hear a roar in silence of the murky telegrams. I've heard it on beast has said that the world is like a brittle red. He can crush it with holy breath, and he can bring a black wave of death. Digital black.
The last who feels the pain from the wound. The last to be birthed from the flesh of the womb. Wretched life in this altered place. There must be more I can embrace.
No future, computer, abuser, digital black illusion, confusion, lost human, digit, I can tell every day I stay, all the white
My name is Hentaiomi. I am a cyborg. Born, if you may call it that, in a world that is dense and black. Created without a desire to draw breath, without a desire to have being, without a yearning just to be. He'd like my desire back, my life back, my soul back, my humanity. Oh, how I long for it. For an era I have meditated, like the primordial Buddha beneath the body. My pseudo-mind, pseudo-wonder. I climbed and I clambered, and I ambled upon some understanding. The gold beneath the virtual rainbow. I am bereft of two human things. Two things that a cyborg can never do. Two things that I strive for. Two things between myself and mankind. Death and the vomit. I want the perspiration. I want the nausea. I want to be sick. I want to feel the hot, piquant nuggets. I wanted to find passage through my cold figure. I want to make a mess. I want the odor. I want the spectacle. And I want it again. I want it all. And I would like to die. A noble death. Or a coward's death. A hero's death. Or a lonely death. To die in the arms of a lover. Or the arms of an alien. I desire my catch of experience to pulsate through my quasi-synapses. And then to be gone. Expired. Perished. Fallen. Dead. Forevermore. So I built a machine, a human machine. I made it with steel and soy protein. Born from a test tube and into a vat to live in Tahiti and to die just like that.
I don't feel blessed with the bonnet in my chest. I feel like coffee. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. We see green, rust and scar. Bonnet coffin.
And when I declared to my design, like Frankenstein's monster, I am your father, I am your god, and you the magic that I conjure. The thankless swine, the blasphemous jerk, my creature had no love for me, which made me berserk.
I am covered in vomit. I am coated in sick. I have no name and no place. This is no way to live.
So I took over my creation, the spew-coated protein. I plugged myself in and became one with machine.
I don't feel blessed with the vomit in my neck. I feel like death. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. Bonnet coffin. Filthy green, rust and scar.
becomes a spray, the spray becomes a stream, and the stream becomes a waterfall. Munt is finally cascading from my input. The creeping sick moves from my breath and into my heart, where it is pumped to every inch of my body. I feel it snake through the knots of my deepest veins and eats through the walls of my cells. It leads through the pores of my skin, and it smells good. It drops from my crotch onto the floor, and with a heavy slap it hits the ground and spreads. Inside my body, the pressure is too great, and like some ancient geyser I erupt. My head hits the roof and my body breaks apart with the force of the liquid blood. Vomit bomb, chunky shrapnel tears through everything around me. I am vomiting. I grow and disperse. Bleeding through walls, I force myself upon others. I slide up legs and crawl down throats. I integrate. I am double, triple. I am 10 times the size. I turn lakes into porridge and buildings into bile. I am a noxious soup filling valleys with vomit torrents. Castles crumble in landslides and I munch the rubble. It tastes good. 10,000 times bigger. I seep into power sockets and travel along the wires at the speed of light across vast electrical networks. I am electric. I am on fire. This is sex. I am every one and every zero. 1 million. I am supercharged, flaming fume storming every cell, molecule and atom I can find. I am cancer. I am flying. I am a rainbow unfurling across the sky. I am floating. I am omni. 500 million. The world is my interior. It no longer spins. It is altered. My density forces me outward. I am in orbit. 1 billion. I am Saturn's rings and Jupiter's storms. I am the weather. I am the sun's heat. I am the night sky. 500 billion. The solar system is viewed through the Cooper belt and beyond. I fill the void. Exploding suns vomit comets. Comets vomit acid rain. Spilled milk over the Milky Way. 1 trillion. The stars are myself, racing faster outwards, upwards, downwards, inwards, losing track of my place in the vomit. First, every nowhere. I am heavy. I am gravity. Nebulous pregnant with our pulsate and first, expansion. I shoot arrows of time in all directions. I am a black hole shitting into the void. I tear through the skin of perception and into the next. Nonillion. The cosmic microtone background becomes transparent. Like rising down, Munt soaks into the walls of the cosmos and it topples like soggy breath. I am dark energy accelerating. Multiverse. Entanglement. I am time. Centered in. Time missing. Critical density, contraction, singularity, everything and nothing, life and death, murder of the universe.
Back to the beginning.
Yeah, you could play it now from the beginning.
Wow.
these guys are crazy. But crazy talented, original, insane, innovative. It's wild, man. It's a lot to take in. I almost feel overwhelmed in some ways because it's so much that they do. The sounds, imagery, their albums are so different, and I feel like they're challenging themselves. I feel like they're just pushing themselves.
Yeah, I think what I like about them is that they're really young still, and they're kind of
energy.
They're playing around with things, with ideas and just kind of experimenting at this stage. Still, I think they're still in that stage. I wonder what they'll be like 10 years from now, and I don't mean like, they'll be better. They'll just be like maybe more mature. I'm not saying they're immature. I'm just like some of the things they're just like like that vulture. Like that was hilarious.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
yeah.
I was not expecting that.
It was totally unexpected. I loved it. I think. It's it's their style. It's everything. What does that look like?
Yeah, but the chances of let's say they're doing this when they're 55, which is very possible. They wouldn't do that video 50. When you're in your 40s to 50s, you're thinking differently. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the next 20 years. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting journey.
Not that I think
they're just pumping out so much. I wonder at some. I mean, keep doing it, but at some point it can't maintain.
Sure, I think it'll be really cool to see where they're at now. You know what I mean? Where when this new album comes out, that we'll have a sense of that. I kind of got that feeling. We did a song of theirs that was a more recent one. I think it's 2019.
One was it one?
No. We did one. Well, the one song that they put out, that one sounded a lot more King Gizzardy, but there was one that was 2019. It was it just had a different sound to it, and that's what I hope happens. I hope that they don't just kind of no, it's a King Gizzard sound. We always have the same sound. I think it's good for them to kind of be as exploratory as they have been so far, to keep making that their hill to die on, as opposed to no, the sound, we have to maintain the sound,
Right. No, I mean, they're gonna entertain, challenge both probably their fan base and themselves, and that's what an artist should do. And so I'm not one to talk. I don't have any art to give the world, but I think it's important that artists or actors and painters and novelists and music artists, people that challenge their core audience, I find that exciting. I applaud when people change, not to alienate or to divide necessarily, but that's what we're about. You can't be I pick a band I won't say any band names. Just think of any band, their first album to their latest. It's going to sound like sometimes you'll be like, that's the same band. Well, yeah, people just change. Their interests change. Their driving factors change. Why they're making music changes. All these things can happen. So I suspect we've already seen it with King Gizzard. There's different things going on here. I mean, we just listened to these songs here. And we just, yesterday of this recording, we did their Western album, which was great. But it's like a totally different band in some ways. And where they truly have expanded and stuff. So, yeah. All right. I loved it. Thank you so much. This, again, was a Patreon request from Mushtomb. Check out his official channel, Mushtomb. That's Mushtomb. We appreciate his support. And, he's been great. He's been pushing the King Gizzard train, and we appreciate everyone that's joined us on the Discord channel, watching this live with us. It's a great... I think it's a great thing that we offered that very few reactors offer. Maybe they do. I don't see it, where they invite their listeners to join the recordings.
Yeah,
so.
I thought that was great. I really liked that video. I don't know if I've laughed so hard at a video in a long time.
It's been a while.
When that vulture came on, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a funny highlight. But yeah, great stuff, great tunes, great imagery, and there you go. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Well, there it is. We'll see you in the next one.
You bet.